Type 1. The man women forget the moment he walks out of the room. His name vanishes, his presence leaves no trace, and he becomes just another blurry face in her memory. Type 2. The man who keeps her awake at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, scrolling through his photos, wondering what he's doing, terrified he might find someone better. Here's the brutal truth. Most men are type 1. And if you're being honest with yourself, you've probably been that man your entire life. But today, I'm going to show you how to become the man she fears losing, the man who lives rent-free in her head, the man who flips the script so hard women act completely different around him than they do with other men. And before I continue, let me ask you something. Which type do you think you are right now? Type 1 or type 2? Drop your answer in the comments. Don't lie to yourself. Be brutally honest. Because here's the kicker. Most men watch videos like this, nod their head, maybe even feel motivated for a few minutes, but they do nothing. They go back to the same weak habits, the same desperate energy, the same indecision that's been killing their confidence for years. Why? Because change demands one thing: the ability to make quick, decisive choices. That's the dividing line between the man who gets forgotten and the man she never forgets. The story that changed everything. Last week, I sat in a cafe watching something painful unfold. A guy, late 20s, good-looking, well-dressed, sitting across from a beautiful woman. But here's the scene. She's glued to her phone. He's leaning forward, trying to spark conversation. She's giving one-word answers, leaning back, completely disengaged. And I'm watching this thinking, brother, she decided you weren't the one 6 months ago, and here you are still trying to convince her otherwise. That guy is about to waste another half a year before she finally dumps him for someone who knew when to walk away. The canyon between men. And that's when it hit me. The gap between men who succeed with women and men who fail isn't just a gap anymore. It's a canyon. On one side, men with options, women competing for their attention, relationships on their terms. On the other side, men begging for attention, waiting around, getting dumped over and over. And the middle ground, it's disappearing. You're either winning or you're invisible. But here's the shocking part. The difference isn't money, looks, or even confidence. It's one thing: the ability to make quick decisions. The man who decides in seconds what others overthink for months. The man who walks away when others cling desperately. The man who acts while others analyze. That man is the man women fear losing. Why most men fail. Here's what destroys most men from the start: learned helplessness. Think back to school. Girls like the older guys. The same 5 dudes got all the attention. You learned to hide your desire. You trained yourself to not try. You told yourself wanting and failing hurts too much. So you stopped wanting. You stopped approaching. You stopped deciding. You became passive. And that passivity follows you into adulthood. That's why in your last relationship, when you first noticed her pulling away, you did nothing. You waited, endured, hoped. For 180 days, you ignored reality. And when she finally left, you acted surprised. But here's the truth. She left 6 months before she left. The power of quick decisions. Now imagine this. 2 columns. Column 1. The man who can't decide. He senses problems, but stays. He wastes 180 days clinging to a woman who's already gone. By the time she leaves, he's broken and needs another 6 months just to recover. That's a year of his life gone. Column 2, the man who decides instantly. He senses disinterest, he walks. In those same 180 days, he's had hundreds of conversations, dozens of dates, gained experience, and built momentum. By the time the first guy gets dumped, this guy doesn't even remember her name. One man is stuck in the past. The other is living in abundance. Your wake-up call. Every second you tolerate disrespect, you're teaching yourself to accept scraps. Every moment you delay a decision, you're programming your brain to believe mediocrity is normal. And let me be clear, the second you accept less than you deserve, you've already lost. Not just the relationship, you lose yourself. The challenge. Now, I'm going to give you homework, and 95% of you won't do it. The next time a woman disrespects you, ignores you, delays you, dismisses you, devalues you, make the immediate decision to walk away. No long texts, no begging, no let's talk about it, just gone. Either she comes running back, realizing she just lost a man she'll never replace, or she doesn't, and you just saved yourself months of wasted time and pain. Either way you win, but only if you decide. Final word. Listen carefully. The man women fear losing isn't richer, better looking, or luckier than you. He's just decisive. And the moment you choose to stop tolerating disrespect, the moment you choose to act instead of wait, the moment you choose yourself, you become that man. Now you know. The only question is, are you going to decide today or waste another year of your life? If this hits you in the gut, tell me in the comments, what's one quick decision you wish you had made sooner? Don't just lurk. I want to hear your story.